We are back. That's right. Shing.
Slow your roll.
Shall we knock?
No, let's surprise him.
So, this is how it ends. The old fool and the child who ran away. You finally become the man I always wanted you to be.
He's a lot more than that, and now he's ready to take your place.
Perhaps the time has come for someone else to lead Albion.
You were never a leader, just another tyrant.
Did it ever occur to you that I may have had good reason to be?
We're not interested in your reasons.
Cower behind ignorance if you will, but my brother deserves to know the truth.
Save it for the trial, Logan. You can beg for your life then.
Legal suspense? No. Yes, everyone, I am wearing kingly clothes. Huzzah!
Badass. We're clean clothes to be precise. Oh, look at the little puppy dog eyes. Yeah, that's good, sir.
That was good. I am king!
Yeah.
Of Albion and Aurora.
And you got an avatar.
We both did.
There he is, the King of Albion. You've made it. Just like I always knew you would. It doesn't get any easier, though. You have a country to run now. And with Jasper busy in the sanctuary, you'll need a new personal aide. Someone who can keep you organized. Let me introduce you to...
Hobson. Hobson's the name, Your Majesty. May I say what an extraordinary honor it is to serve you. I have a vast wealth of experience, I assure you, though I have yet to experience vast wealth. That, Your Majesty, is an example of the sense of humor which will no doubt make our time together such a delight.
No doubt.
Ooh.
Well, I'll leave you two to get better acquainted. I should begin preparations for the trial.
The trial, of course. The very first item on today's agenda. Among my other qualities, I am well versed in toadying, public relations, and time management. And I heartily believe the key to being a successful king is following a well-scheduled royal agenda. If you will permit me, here are today's appointments.
Okay, we got a Judge Logan, our brother. Set tax policy. Talk to Reaver and Brownstone Industrial. Bowerstone Industrial. And consider proposal to rebuild the Bowerstone Old Quarter.
Okay.
I'm sure you will do a marvelous job presiding over your brother's trial, which, as I said, will be your very first royal duty. Your subjects await in the throne room for what is sure to be an historic occasion, Your Majesty.
May I do the honors of the execution?
Wait till you hear him out, because I wanted to do that too, but when I found out his reason, I choked.
Okay.
No, he had a good reason. Watch, listen.
Well,
it was a
yeah,
very good reason.
Kind of figured, because he did say he had his reasons, so let's figure out what this D-bag has to say.
For the King of Albion.
The king and his wench.
You're my concubine.
Logan, former King of Albion, you stand accused today of crimes against the kingdom and its people. Those who brought you to justice will now
There's
speak.
not a soul alive in the kingdom who hasn't suffered for his glory, and plenty who've died for it. I says, let him have some death of his own.
Look, I'm not one for lopping people's heads off, but we saw Major Swift executed like it was a bloody circus act. He deserves nothing less as far as I'm concerned.
But aren't we better than that? Isn't that why we fought to be here now? I've seen what Logan has done to this city. People starving to death, children forced to work. But killing him now won't solve anything.
It is not my place to decide his fate, but his betrayal condemned many of my people to death. He promised us salvation and then left us to face the darkness alone.
I had good reason to break that promise, and I had good reason for the crimes you claim I committed. The day I returned to Albion, I received a visit from a blind seer, Teresa, our father's guide. She showed me the future of this kingdom. The darkness in Aurora is coming here, bringing death, destruction, the end of our way of life. The sacrifices I had to make, I did them to protect Albion. If a few had to suffer, it was to build an army. If a few had to die, it was to save a country. I have spent years preparing for this attack. Let me stand by your side now, and all my soldiers will be yours to command. Let us face the coming darkness together.
This is true. If it's really coming here, we are all in great danger.
You have the power over life and death, brother. Now choose.
This is quite a tough choice.
Because, like, what I was saying...
So if he knew this was going to happen, we could
This
keep
is
him
not an
alive,
easy
but
decision to make.
if we wanted avenge...
All the time you need.
Well, let's see the bad. Okay, so he killed the woman we love, but that didn't really matter. Either way, she would never come back.
Yeah.
He treated his citizens like slobs to protect it.
Think is right for Albion.
He's done a lot of bad, but then he's done a lot of good because I don't want to spoil this, but he's planned for this. He has an army to back up, and if we keep him alive, we get said army with our army already, which doubles our power.
The choice is yours, Your Majesty.
He's our brother, and yeah, though he is a douche, he's still family, and his family is always... Some families, you know. And 4...
To accept my fate.
Just because he told all of this, and like, even though we ran away, he could have had us executed on the spot, but he let us go around.
Yeah, that's true.
So, you want to be with Paige and Walter and let them live so we get the army, or do you want to execute him?
Do what
Well,
you feel is best.
more is better, so...
Pardon?
I'll let you go this one time, Logan. But if you backstab me, I'm gonna stab your back with my hammer, and hammers don't normally
I've sat
stab.
there many times.
So, pardon him.
It is not as easy as it looks, is it?
Don't give me the puppy dog eyes.
This is not the time for revenge. We need your help, Logan.
The king has made his decision. Logan's life will be spared.
Decisions are always easy.
Whoa!
You told me so once, remember?
Did you see that woman in the background slide in?
It is now is that we defend our land.
What the?
Castle is yours, and so
There's some creepy crap going on in the background.
to be rid of it.
Well, that's one schedule done.
I am sorry, my loyal subjects, but no one ever said choosing is easy.
Yeah, it had to be done. It was either avenge everyone or die.
Okay, listen to this.
You have fulfilled the first part of your destiny. You were little more than a child when you left the castle. You have become a hero, a leader, and now, finally, a monarch. But your journey is not yet done. Now you are king. You can know the truth. Albion will soon be attacked, and the threat could not be greater.
Show me, wise Red Riding Hood.
Darkness is coming to our land. It cannot be reasoned with, it cannot be halted. The ruler of Albion is all that stands between the world we inhabit and that darkness. That is why you had to take your brother's place. The course of history demands it. If you do not succeed, everything we know will come to an end.
Whoa.
Why didn't you tell me all this at the start? It was never about Logan, was it?
I told you what you needed to know, and I never spoke anything but the truth. With Logan on the throne, Albion would have been doomed. This much I know. Only with a hero wearing the crown do we stand a chance of survival.
And how do I stop it?
You won't. Its arrival is inevitable. 1 year from now, the darkness will fall upon Albion. All you can do is prepare, and hope to save as many of your people as you can. How you do so is up to you. 2 paths lie ahead. You may keep the promises you have made and be known as a benevolent ruler. But understand that doing so will leave little to spend on the kingdom's protection and may lead you to disaster. It is not easy to
goddamn choices.
keep the treasury full.
Listen.
Unless you're willing to sacrifice your personal wealth. But you may also choose to break those promises, to harm your people in order to save them. You will not lack the means to build the army you need, but you will be hated.
You'll be no better than Logan.
Will cast you in the role of a tyrant, as it did your brother. You have 1 year to do what Logan could not. Be the ruler that readies Albion for the greatest threat it has ever faced. And be the hero that can stand against it.
Okay, so this, my friend, when I first played this, he told me something cool. So we don't have to be one or the other. We can be a mixture of the two. We can both be a tyrant and a benevolent ruler. So we did a good thing just now, a pardon. That's one good thing. The next thing, me and you will talk it over and see if we should raise it high or raise it low, because it's the tax policy.
All right.
So each time, like now is when we decide very much. So
it's just half and half. Very well.
Okay. Look, so
become a master of guns. Become a master of whatever the weapon says. If you can get out of the hell out of my way. Become a master of magic.
And then the weapons right here.
Become a master of melee weapons. That's me.
Okay, so we have to finish upgrading our guns from the other ones though first.
Oh.
Right, yeah, but we don't have any enough.
Yeah, but if that's the case, I can just stick with my melee. If that's fine with you.
I'll stick with my ranged. And then if we have enough, we'll probably both go magic second.
So, should we keep going, or?
Yep.
Okay.
But we're gonna have to do quests on the side as well.
Yeah.
So we have 360 days to prepare.
Does it count for real life, or we just gotta just?
I believe it doesn't count for real life. I'm just saying, you know.
Well, yeah.
Your Majesty, I'm not sure what to say after receiving such news. The darkness that is coming. People won't understand what it means. Nobody could, without living through it first. We need to prepare. If we can't stop the attack from happening, we have to be ready when it comes. Having Logan's troops on our side is a good start, but you will need to raise a fortune to pay for the army we'll need. Hobson will show you the treasury, and I'm sure he can explain just how to fill it.
Indeed I can.
Then I will leave you to it. Ben and I will begin recruiting and training soldiers at once.
If you will follow me, Your Majesty. Oh, how I have looked forward to this moment.
This moment. So yeah, this is what Tim was talking about.
This is it. Albion's royal treasury. The store of the kingdom's total wealth.
400,000.
Welcome to the bank.
It's, well, not as replete as one would like, but just imagine this room shimmering with hills, valleys, and plateaus of gold. A topography of riches going all the way up to the ceiling. It will require nothing less to build this army everyone is talking about. Which brings us to the second item on today's agenda, and one I'm personally very excited about. Setting the tax rate for the coming year. As you probably know, your brother was taxing the people rather heavily, and some say that this has led to poverty, starvation, and other societal ills. You have 3 clear choices, Your Majesty. 1, lower the tax rate, which one could argue would help the poor and the hungry, but would also leave the treasury in a miserable state. 2, maintain Logan's policies. Not a popular move with the people, but moderately popular with the treasury. And 3, and don't let my enthusiasm influence you in any way, raise the taxes.
Don't get an aneurysm on me, Tim.
True, many will suffer in the short term, but we will be able to protect the kingdom and run our fingertips over vast amounts.
If only you guys could see Tim right now.
I'm bleeding pissed.
What will it be, Your Majesty?
I'm getting pissed off.
Dude, okay, so keeping it the same would not help or would not freaking worsen. Lowering it would not help us, and it would just set us back really, really far.
Well, if you want to bounce it out, raise it. It's fine.
You sure?
Go ahead. If you said we can be both, so if this will help us, and you want to bounce it out, then go ahead, raise the taxes. We'll be the suckiest. We might be sucky rulers, but you know what? It's for us. So
you think we should raise it?
Go ahead. Yeah, do it. This is why we're not president.
Now, very well.
Oh my God, Tim, you're being so overdramatic.
Is it not? Breathe in that gilded air.
No.
Our tax collectors have not wasted any time
No.
carrying out your wishes.
Why?
Some people will starve to death, but it's a small price to pay for the security of our land. If you carry on being this decisive, the treasury will soon be overflowing. Perhaps you could even take a little of the money for yourself.
Piss off.
Wink, wink. However you decide to proceed, you should acquaint yourself with the Royal Ledger. It is a logbook that allows the reigning monarch to make deposits.
Are we bad people?
From the treasury.
No, we're balanced people. We're neutral.
But my, look at the time. You really ought to attend to the next item on today's agenda.
You want to do? Should we do it now or later? Next time?
What?
The other stuff on the agenda.
Now I know you have had your differences, but it is time to put those behind you
Let's
and
go to
work
some more.
together.
Okay.
Nobody can raise money.
Actually, yeah, we'll do them next time.
I assure you. I have seen to it that your appearance among the populace is well publicized. So expect a crowd.
All right.
Look how much we have to earn.
Yeah.
Projected casualties right now. I guess we did do the right thing.
Alright, so either way, we will finish this off.
Do you want to just do it next time?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what I meant. So, hope you guys are enjoying this. Say goodbye, Recon64.
Bye, and real quick, I want to see if I can, I know there will be a mark, but can I, fast travel other places? Fuck, that means I can't do anything go earn us money.
Well, either way, check out his channel, Atomic Goring Gaming. Glory, not Gory Gaming. Bye.
Gory.
And signing off.